As a kid growing up, do you remember just watching TV, cartoons or wrestling, or even playing the game? And while you're watching TV or playing the game, you don't have any spoilers on what's going to happen. That was a good time. Now there's spoilers every fucking where, bruh. Basically, you can't go without somebody spoiling what's going to happen in a show, a movie, or gaming, whatever, wrestling, whatever, man. Like literally. And because my channel is centered around wrestling, anime, and gaming, that's what I'm going to be talking about the most. So let's start off with gaming, right? Mortal Kombat 1 is a very highly anticipated game that is coming out that I want to play. It's literally my favorite gaming franchise of all time. But here's the thing with that. MK has been holding this secret of this new game for years. And it's been amazing because we really didn't know what was going on. And granted, before I even get into the meat and potatoes, I want to say that as much as this stuff is coming out, it was kind of time for MK to start bringing this stuff out because the game is coming out real soon. So they do need to pick up the pace. But here's the thing with me. As soon as the game came out, leaks were already like getting flooded around the internet. I'm talking about credible leaks. This is the main thing that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no bullshit leaks. I'm talking about the actual credible leaks that be on websites and stuff. So as soon as the game is coming out, we've already gotten leaks about who's going to be on the roster, who's going to be DLC, and for the most part, it's pretty real. Like we knew about the DLC before it even came like as a trailer, which is why they dropped it already because it was already leaked. And granted, it's not nobody's fault, but like because it was like it happened on Amazon, it's their fault. But at the same time, it's like if you figured that out, like keep that shit to yourself. You know what I mean? Like as much as like I like seeing the leaks because the game is about to come out soon, and I'm happy about what's going to happen with it. On the other hand, it's like like why couldn't y'all just keep this on the back burner? Like I didn't want to. Like now the element of surprise isn't. It's not as like it's not there anymore. Like I'm still excited, but it's just not. It wouldn't be the same if it would have just been announced instead of it being leaked then announced. You know what I mean? Like, and then as soon as the DLC came out, there were already leaked rumors about the next DLC pack, and it's like, god damn, like we're gonna know everything about the fucking game before it even comes out. Like don't get and I'm not and don't get the rumors like the leaks. Don't get that mixed up with predictions. People have good intuitions on their predictions. Some like for the most part, shit can get pretty predictable. But that doesn't go with leaks on the game. It's fun to have predictions on something, but it's like once it gets leaked and it's already confirmable before they can even announce it, it's like goddamn, bruh. Like you don't even get like we didn't even get a chance to like do it. Like I remember when MK11 came out, they had a leaked roster, the whole slot. Like it was just like what the fuck, bro? Like I appreciate y'all showing us this, and I get like y'all job is to have sources to tell us what's going on about the game, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like I wanna be excited and surprised about what's about to happen. Like don't get me wrong, I've been surprised about the MK1 stuff like Darius being a cameo and the Lee May and all of that stuff. That's cool. But it's like there's so many spoilers going around. It's like just relax a little bit. Let me be surprised about something. But that's out the way. That's really what I wanted to talk about with the gaming, the Mortal Kombat situation. But let's move on to anime. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch anime growing up as a little kid. I didn't start watching anime until I got into high school during the the 2020 situation. I ain't had nothing else to do. But the thing with this is manga. People who read manga gotta be like the most like some of the most annoying people ever, because you can't enjoy anime. Like you can enjoy a certain anime if people are just spoiling shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm kind of like on and off about spoilers with my reaction. I've been spoiled about a couple things. Sometimes I don't care, sometimes I do care. I've been spoiled on Attack on Titan, One Piece, like a bunch of stuff. And it made me pick up the manga because I was tired of getting spoiled. Like I picked up One Piece because the anime was getting slow and I just kept getting spoiled, so I was like, fuck it, bro. But that's another thing too. Gear 5 has been spoiled for damn near a year now. Like a year or two now, and people were not holding back to the point where like everybody know that shit was coming. If you didn't know Gear 5 was coming soon, like where were you? Like literally, like where were you? If you're in the anime community, bro, like literally everybody knows that Gear 5 is like about to arrive. But the thing with that is like the pacing is so slow that manga readers are so far ahead of what's going on that it's like, what's the point of watching an anime? I don't even watch the anime anymore because I'm so far, like I'm caught up with the manga. Like, don't get me wrong, I am finna watch Gear 5. Like I definitely gonna watch that, but it's like I don't know, man. Like I don't really know. And you just about the spoiler thing in general, people just say like, oh, if you don't want spoilers, then don't read them. It's not that fucking simple, because everybody knows that technology goes with the algorithm based off what you like and what you search. So if I'm watching anime on YouTube or I'm watching Mortal Kombat videos on YouTube, that shit's gonna pop up. Whether it's recommended channels, recommended polls, people having community tabs on, oh my god, look, oh my god, spoiler, look what just happened in this chapter, or oh my god, this character just got leaked, oh my god, check it out. Like, holy hell. I've gotten so many chapter spoilers on my YouTube feed that I wanted to break my phone. I've low key been getting spoiled on Jujutsu Kaisen, and I've been like, it's low key annoying me because it's like, damn, can I just watch season 2 without getting spoiled on what's gonna happen? Like, and I'm not gonna spoil y'all because that's wrong. That's fucked up. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, I can't do nothing without you niggas spoiling me, bro. Like every channel is like, and when I watch videos and they say manga spoilers ahead, I'm fine with that. I skip through. But when I'm in my feed and I'm scrolling and it's right there, it's like I can't do nothing about that. Like I really just can't do nothing about that. Like I don't know what you want me to do. Whether it's a One Punch Man chapter, a Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, a Chainsaw Man. Well, not Chainsaw Man because I've been reading Chainsaw Man, but One Punch Man too. But a Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, fucking oh my god, then all of these One Piece. It's a One Piece theory for every chapter. But that's another story for another time. I'm not gonna get into that. But it's just I don't know, it's just annoying, man. Like I just don't like it. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. But here's the real thing that I want to talk about, and that is with wrestling spoilers. Wrestling spoilers gotta be the worst spoilers ever. I remember growing up watching wrestling, and I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't really have a phone like when I was a little kid. I didn't grow up around that time. Like kids are getting phones at a really young age now. I wasn't a part of that. Like I didn't get my phone until I was on my way to high school. But like I used to watch wrestling, and it would be the element of surprise of a return coming. Like I didn't have the chance to read their sheets or nothing like that. So if John Cena was returning at the Royal Rumble, or Randy Orton was returning, or whoever, like it was a surprise for me, and now that the internet is such a big thing, the media is spoiling literally everything from the match out, the outcome of the match, the returns, um, how a segment is gonna like go, like who's getting pushed, who's not getting pushed. Like I just liked being a fan of like not knowing what's gonna happen. And what I mean by that is that don't get me wrong, wrestling can be very predictable. Like I'm talking very predictable. Like I still call shit to this day. But I would rather be able to predict what's going on than to actually be spoiled on what's going on. So that's another thing too. With like same thing as anime, wrestling news gets put on my feed like every time I open up YouTube or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, I don't watch wrestling as much, probably little to none now. Like I probably have some clips that I'll watch every now and then, but like it's just I don't I don't know how to explain it. So like basically like I remember there was a time where SmackDown wasn't live. And because SmackDown was getting shot on Tuesday, they will have the results already. So by Friday, I already know what the hell's gonna happen at the taped event, which is what I didn't think of it. Like I really didn't really think too much of it at the time, but right like as of late, it's just like, why? Why are you telling me the results of the show when I could just watch the shit? And if you are gonna tell me the results of the show, why don't you just wait? But I understand. I understand from a media standpoint, they got to get their bag, and it's their job to report stuff like this. But as a fan, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm up and down with it. Like we know about stuff happening backstage. We know stuff with like Randy Orton being backstage in the at SummerSlam. Why do we know that? Why did y'all have to report that? I feel like that didn't need to be reported because if he does return to SummerSlam, like if he does actually come out, people will already know. They would still be excited, but it's like people will already know that like, damn, like I kind of knew, like he was, I kind of knew he was there. So like, something had to happen, some shit like that. Like, whether it's, I feel okay. I feel like a big reason as to why the leaks get like as much attention as they do too is because people are invested in a certain thing, especially wrestlers. People are so invested into wrestling that they feel like they know it's fake, but they still treat it as real in a sense. So basically, like what I'm saying is like, say you have somebody that's famous, right? And then they have their loyal supporters or whatever, like YouTubers. But then you have those fans that go overboard, that try to get too much into it. You know what I'm saying? Try to get too much into their actual lives for real. Like people want to know about contract negotiations, who's friends with who, like it's I don't know. The wrestling business is just weird, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, and with the wrestling leaks, it's like you kind of know what's real and what's ain't, like what's not real. Like as far as like, oh, they're booking Cody Roman for WrestleMania 40. Yeah, everybody knows that, but it's like I don't know. Like there's just some things on like that I just think that some things just don't need to be reported. Like just for the sake of like the element of surprise. Like I feel like wrestling still has that a little bit, but it's just not the same as like I don't know, man. Like I didn't grow up in the '90s, but I'm assuming that the dirt sheets wasn't as crazy as it is now. Like every time you would see Stone Cold return or The Rock return or just stuff like that, it just I don't know, man. Like Shawn Michaels returning, like I'm pretty like I said though, like I'm pretty sure that those things were like leaked like in advance, But it's just so different now because the media is such a big thing now. So literally, you have Meltzer and Cornette and uh, Brian Alvarez and other wrestling sites, wrestling parts unknown and WrestleMania and Wrestling Inc. and all of that stuff. Shout out to them because that's their job to report on shit like that. But it's like spoilers, man. The spoilers should like just calm down a little bit, man. They should just calm down.